Hey there, vocabulary builders. Welcome to Double Your Vocabulary, the podcast where we make learning English a breeze.
And I'm Ernesto, joined by my amazing co-host Iris, and our furry friend Spodie, who's probably napping under the desk.
Today, we're diving into a super practical topic: how to politely ask someone to take a photo of you or for you.
Exactly, we've all been there, standing in front of a beautiful landmark, phone in hand, and no one to snap that perfect shot.
So, we've put together 3 real-life practice samples to help you navigate these common situations with confidence.
We'll show you how to phrase your request naturally, making it easy for anyone to understand. Let's jump into the practice samples. Excuse me, I hope I'm not bothering you.
Not at all. What can I do for you?
My partner and I are trying to get a nice shot here by the fountain. Would you mind terribly taking a picture of us?
Of course, I'd be happy to. Just show me where to point.
That's so kind of you. Could you perhaps get the whole fountain in the background?
Absolutely. Stand a little closer. Smile for the camera.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your help. We really appreciate it.
No problem at all. Enjoy the rest of your visit. Pardon me, I know this is a bit random, but would you be able to do me a quick favor?
Sure, I suppose. What's up?
I just got this amazing-looking latte, and I'd love a quick photo for my social media. Would you mind snapping a pic for me?
No trouble at all. Just tell me how you want it.
Great. If you could get a close-up of the foam art, that would be fantastic. Maybe a shot from above.
Consider it done. Let me see. Does this angle work for you?
That's brilliant, thank you. You're a lifesaver.
Anytime. Enjoy your coffee. Excuse us, we're having a little photographic emergency here.
Oh no, what's going on?
Our selfie stick just gave up the ghost, and we really want a group shot to remember this moment.
That's a bummer. Can I help you out?
You'd be a legend if you could. Would you be so kind as to take a photo of all of us?
Absolutely. Hand me your phone. Where do you want to stand?
Thanks a bunch. Just try to get everyone in, please, and maybe a little bit of the pier in the background.
Got it. Say cheese, everyone. One more just in case.
You nailed it. Seriously, thank you for stepping in.
My pleasure. Have a great time. Wow, those were some excellent examples of asking for a photo politely.
Absolutely. Did you notice how each interaction started with a polite opener, like excuse me or pardon me?
That's key. It shows respect and prepares the person for your request. Using phrases like, I hope I'm not bothering you, or I know this is a bit random, also softens the approach.
And then getting straight to the point with, would you mind terribly taking a picture of us? Or would you mind snapping a pic for me? Is clear and direct.
Exactly. Adding terribly or a quick favor makes it sound less demanding and more like a small request.
When giving instructions, being specific but polite is essential. Could you perhaps get the whole fountain in the background? Is a great way to guide them.
And never forget to show gratitude. Expressions like "that's so kind of you," "you're a lifesaver," or "thanks a bunch" go a long way.
Right, it makes the interaction positive for everyone involved. Notice how natural phrases like no problem at all or anytime were used as responses.
These phrases make the other person feel appreciated for their help. It's all about creating a positive and easy exchange.
Using specific instructions like a close-up of the foam art or try to get everyone in helps ensure you get the picture you want without being bossy.
And having a backup phrase like "one more just in case" is always a good idea for group shots.
These samples really show how a few polite phrases can make all the difference when you're looking for that perfect shot.
It's clear that beginning your interaction with a respectful opening makes all the difference when approaching someone for assistance.
Absolutely, it sets a positive tone. Think about how someone reacts if you just blurt out, "Take my picture," compared to starting with "Excuse me."
Exactly. Phrases like "I hope I'm not bothering you" or "I know this is a bit random" are excellent for acknowledging their time and space. It tells them you're aware you're interrupting.
And there are other ways to convey that same consideration. You could say, "Sorry to bother you for a second," or "Do you have a quick moment?"
Those are great alternatives. Then, when you state your actual request, it's important to be both clear and polite. Using phrases like "would you mind" is key.
"Yes, would you mind terribly," or "Would you mind snapping" are strong examples. You're asking nicely, and the word "mind" itself shows deference.
Other good options include "could you possibly" or "would you be willing to." These are excellent for making a courteous inquiry without sounding demanding.
And if you're adding details like "get the whole fountain in the background," it's best to present them as suggestions, not commands.
Right, try, "Do you think you could get the whole fountain?" Or, if it's not too much trouble, "could you include a bit of the pier?" This approach is guiding, not dictating.
It's all about collaboration, especially when someone is doing you a favor. You want them to feel like they're helping, not being ordered around.
And naturally, a sincere thank you wraps everything up perfectly. Expressions like "that's so kind of you" or "you're a lifesaver" leave a positive final impression.
You can also say, "I really appreciate your help," or "Many thanks for doing this." Making them feel valued for their effort ensures a pleasant interaction for both parties.
Now, let's consider how some of these conversational tools apply to other parts of your day. These aren't just for tourist moments.
Exactly, take "I hope I'm not bothering you." You can use this at work. For instance, "Excuse me, I hope I'm not bothering you, but do you have a minute to look at this report?"
Or even in a store. "Pardon me, I hope I'm not bothering you, but I was wondering if you could help me find the right size."
That's a great way to approach a busy sales assistant. Next, consider, "Would you mind doing something for me?"
This is incredibly versatile. "Would you mind picking up some milk on your way home?" Or, "Would you mind switching seats with me on the train?"
See how smooth that sounds. Another useful phrase we heard was, "Can I help you out?" This is about offering assistance.
If you see a neighbor struggling with heavy groceries, you could say, "Looks like you have a lot there. Can I help you out with those bags?"
Or if a colleague seems confused by a new software, you look a bit stuck. "Can I help you out with that program?" It's a very natural way to offer.
Then we had "you'd be a legend if you could." While that's specific to a more enthusiastic request, the underlying idea is making a strong, appreciative plea.
True, you might tell a friend, "You'd be an absolute hero if you could cover my shift on Saturday." It shows how much you value their help.
Exactly, or even, "I'd be so grateful if you could bring me a coffee." It's a touch dramatic but effective with friends.
And finally, when someone offers their help, a phrase like, "Just tell me how you want it," is a perfect response, showing your readiness to assist.
If a friend says, "I can help with the party decorations," you might reply, "Great, just tell me how you want it set up."
Or if someone asks about a project, "I'm ready to start. Just tell me how you want me to approach it." These are simple yet impactful in various scenarios.
Now, let's explore the difference between sounding really polite versus being more relaxed when you speak. It depends entirely on who you're talking to.
When you're with close friends or family, you can be much more direct. You don't need all the softening phrases.
You might simply say, "Can you grab a quick photo of me?" Or, "Shoot a pic of this, will you?" There's an implied closeness that allows for this directness.
"Yes, mind taking a shot," or "Get a good angle on this, please." These are very common and perfectly fine with people you know well.
But when you're speaking to someone you don't know, or in a slightly more serious situation, politeness is crucial for a smooth exchange.
That's when you bring out the full arsenal of polite phrases. you use the excuse me and the would you mind terribly.
Absolutely. You might say, "Pardon me, I was wondering if you could possibly take a quick photo for us." That shows maximum respect.
Or could I trouble you for a brief moment to take a picture? It acknowledges their time and asks for a favor very gently.
The key is to match your language to the situation and your relationship with the person you're speaking to. No need to be overly polite with your best friend.
And equally, you wouldn't be too casual with a stranger. Knowing these different approaches will make you much more confident and effective in your English communication.
Okay, that's a perfect point to launch into some rapid-fire scenarios. Let's see how well we can apply these ideas instantly. Ready, Ernesto?
Absolutely, Iris, lay them on me.
First up, you're at the customer service desk, and the person in front of you is incredibly frustrated because their new phone isn't working. What's your opening line to help them?
I would say, I understand this is frustrating. How can I best assist you with this issue today?
Excellent. Next, imagine you're a tourist yourself, a little disoriented in a new city. You spot someone who looks like a local. How do you politely ask for directions to a specific landmark?
I'd start with, pardon me, I'm new here and I was hoping you might be able to guide me. Could you point me towards the main square?
Spot on. For our final quick challenge, your friend has a car and you need a ride to the airport very early tomorrow morning. How do you ask them, emphasizing the early hour but also showing appreciation?
I'd try, hey, I know it's a huge ask, but would you possibly be able to drop me at the airport super early tomorrow? It would be a massive help.
Fantastic responses, Ernesto. You've really highlighted the adaptability of these phrases. Now, for our listeners, let's quickly recap the top 3 high-value tips from our discussion today.
First, always aim to open your conversations respectfully, especially when you're making a request of someone you don't already know well. A simple, polite beginning sets a positive mood.
Second, when you're asking for something, use soft, deferential phrasing. This makes your request sound like an invitation for assistance rather than a demand.
And third, remember to adjust how formal or casual you are based on your relationship with the person and the specific situation. Not every interaction needs the same level of politeness.
Those are truly the core lessons. Applying these strategies will significantly improve your interactions in American English.
Indeed, confident and effective communication comes from understanding these nuances.
And that wraps up our 3-part series on making polite requests and offering help. Thank you for joining us today, Ernesto.
My pleasure, Iris. I always enjoy our chats.
To our wonderful listeners, we hope this episode has given you valuable tools for your everyday English. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to double your vocabulary wherever you get your podcasts, and make sure to hit that notification bell.
Your support helps us bring you more great content. Until next time, keep practicing.